Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A trivial lie. A message that tells the particulars of an act or occurrence or course of events, presented in writing or drama or cinema or as a radio or television program. A trivial lie. He told a fib about eating his spinach. Tell a relatively insignificant lie. A record or narrative description of past events. A history of France. A trivial lie. A short account of the news. The story was on the 11 o'clock news. A structure consisting of a room or set of rooms at a single position along a vertical scale. A message that tells the particulars of an act or occurrence or course of events, presented in writing or drama or cinema or as a radio or television program. A piece of fiction that narrates a chain of related events. Pretentious or silly talk or writing. A trivial lie. Pretentious or silly talk or writing. A trivial lie. The act of giving an account describing incidents or a course of events. His narration was hesitant. A message that tells the particulars of an act or occurrence or course of events, presented in writing or drama or cinema or as a radio or television program. Rhetoric. The second section of an oration in which the facts are set forth. A message that tells the particulars of an act or occurrence or course of events, presented in writing or drama or cinema or as a radio or television program. His narrative was interesting. Consisting of or characterized by the telling of a story. Narrative poetry. Intentionally vague or ambiguous. The deliberate act of deviating from the truth. A statement that deviates from or perverts the truth. Assume a reclining position. Lie down on the bed until you feel better. Originate, in. A statement that deviates from or perverts the truth. Have a place in relation to something else. The fate of Bosnia lies in the hands of the West. Norwegian diplomat who was the first Secretary General of the United Nations, 1896 to 1968. Be and remain in a particular state or condition. Lie dormant. Be located or situated somewhere. Occupy a certain position. Be lying, be prostrate, be in a horizontal position. Position or manner in which something is situated. Tell an untruth. Pretend with intent to deceive. Don't lie to your parents. The state of being contented with your situation in life. He relaxed in sleepy contentedness. The amount that can be contained. What a communication that is about something is about. Satisfied or showing satisfaction with things as they are. A contented smile. The sum or range of what has been perceived, discovered, or learned. Something, a person or object or scene, selected by an artist or photographer for graphic representation. Usually plural. Everything that is included in a collection and that is held or included in something. He emptied the contents of his pockets. Make content. I am contented. Satisfy in a limited way. He contented himself with 1 glass of beer per day. The proportion of a substance that is contained in a mixture or alloy, etc. What a communication that is about something is about. What a communication that is about something is about. A communication, usually brief, that is written or spoken or signaled. He sent a 3-word message. Send a message. Send a message to. She messaged the committee. Send as a message. She messaged the final report by fax. The property of holding together and retaining its shape. Considerable capital, wealth or income. The idea that is intended. What a communication that is about something is about. The choicest or most essential or most vital part of some idea or experience. A particular kind or species of matter with uniform properties. Shigella is one of the most toxic substances known to man. Material of a particular kind or constitution. The immune response recognizes invading substances. The real physical matter of which a person or thing consists. DNA is the substance of our genes. An interesting but highly implausible story, often told as an excuse. Theatrical performance combining singing and dancing. An interesting but highly implausible story, often told as an excuse. A story about fairies, told to amuse children. An interesting but highly implausible story, often told as an excuse. A story about fairies, told to amuse children. An interesting but highly implausible story, often told as an excuse. A story about fairies, told to amuse children. An interesting but highly implausible story, often told as an excuse. A tale circulated by word of mouth among the common folk. A tale circulated by word of mouth among the common folk. A sentimental story, or drama, of personal distress, designed to arouse sympathy. A sentimental story, or drama, of personal distress, designed to arouse sympathy. A tale in rhymed verse for children. An excessively sentimental narrative. An improbable, unusual or incredible or fanciful, story. An uncompleted series of tales written after 1387 by Geoffrey Chaucer.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.